Hello, fellow LA Bree fans. How are you? The series is done. It's wrapped up. It's over. The final episode. I watched it last night. What an episode. They tied up all the loose ends. They even threw in a couple Easter eggs we didn't know about. Which I like. Some TV series, when they get canceled midway through, or they decide they're not going to do other show, other season, they don't wrap up the series. They leave you questioning, like, what happened with these people? Did he gets jet of her? What these people ever found? Whatever happened to these people? And these with Allie Bree, it was all wrapped up, which was nice. The season finale, the series finale starts with Ty, Scott, Lucas, all of them. They came back from 1965 to 10,000 BC, and they started sending people through the blue portal to go back home to 2021. Julio, the guy with the long hair, the glasses, that drinks wine, he's like one of the first ones through that portal. Everybody's hugging people, wishing them luck. And Ty's like, and now remember, you get back 2021 a few weeks before the sinkhole opens. So don't be in traffic in Los Angeles on that day. That was a funny moment when he said that. Lucas doesn't want to go back because in 2021, remember, he is a drug dealer. His mom was after him because she was a cop. But Veronica tells him, you have changed, man. We're going to be a family now. We got a child on the way. And Lucas is like, well, in 10,000 BC, I mean something. I'm a leader for this group of survivors. And Veronica says, but what about us? We're a family now. So they decide to go back to 2021. But Lucas wants to do one last thing. Veronica goes through the portal. But Lucas says, I got to stay behind, help Gavin reunite with his family. I need to do that. So she understands, as she goes through the portal, he stays behind. Then a Cadillac comes flying through a portal from 1965, and Sam's in the Cadillac with Riley. Then it shows you what happened in 1965. Sam stole the Cadillac because he found a hospital that Riley was registered to. He goes to the hospital, Riley's there. She's still dying for the Raptors attack because the doctors in 1965 don't know how to save her, right, with the technology, medical technology that 2021 has. So Sam operates on her. It's not good enough. She's still dying, so he takes her in the Cadillac. And as they're going through the portal back to 10,000 BC to then go to 2021, he says, what happened to Josh? She says, I don't know. He was here for weeks. Then one day he just stopped coming. She didn't understand what happened. Then Gavin, Helena, Izzy attacked the military base that Maya Smith's operation was in 1965. Helena's got an EMP burst weapon ready to wipe out anything electronic, wipe out all her work, everything, destroy everything. As they're searching for Eve, all the prisoner cells are empty. There's a manifest saying that one prisoner was transferred back to 10,000 BC. So Gavin and Izzy go back to 10,000 BC thinking that it's Eve, right? While Helena stays behind to destroy the base. Then it shows you back when Sam had just arrived with the Cadillac. They see a military jeep taking off. Gavin and Izzy jump in a truck. They're driving because they had a truck in 1965 that came for the portal with it. And just rams that military jeep right off the road. Take out the soldiers with a few punches. And they open up the back, and it's Josh. He's the prisoner. Josh fills us in on what happened. He said, I was outside one day in the hospital, and this woman named Maya Smith showed up with a bunch of soldiers and ambushed me. Next thing I know, I wake up, and I'm in a prison cell with Mom. So Gavin says, where's Mom? Josh said she was back in 1965. And Gavin says, well, we never found her. And Josh said she's been planning, trying to escape. We tried so many times. So he said maybe she finally found a way to get away. All of a sudden, through the portal comes Helena. She's huffing and panting. She said Eve was in 1965 after all. She said, I found her. She was fighting soldiers. I saved her life. We got separated when more soldiers attacked. She took the EMP. She said, as far as I know, she got the device where I told her to put it because the base stopped blowing up. And that, she said, I got through the portal, but I lost Eve. So Gavin's thinking Eve's stuck in 1965 now. Then Gavin says, no, I know my wife. She would have found a way home to 2021 if she could. So Gavin's still kind of pissed off on Maya Smith and everything she's done to his family, and she's the reason why he became an alcoholic with the visions and all that, because he was one of the pilots for her time travel experiments, and how they kept wiping his memory, and they never knew he had a sister in Helena after all these years. So they go to the military base in 10,000 BC. As that's going on, the rest of the group of people have gone back home. So the only people left is Gavin, Izzy, Josh. Sam took Roddy, win the Cadillac back to 2021 to save a life. Lucas, Scott, and a bunch of villagers. That's it. Well, they get ambushed by Maya Smith in the military base. And Gavin smiles, because he brought some backup. He brought a T-Rex. And then it shows you a different storyline happening. A lot of storylines are happening, but they connect it in the end. Now, when people were going home, Ty questioned a soldier, want to know what happened, if they knew where his wife was. Because he thinks that since Rufus Dahl was working for the army, that they have his wife. And Scott was questioning another soldier they had hostage about Petra. And then they search the Jeep and they find a wedding ring, which is the wedding ring Ty gave to his wife Paula, the leader of the tribe people there, that Rufus lead until she came back. And the soldier said, we found it along some dead bodies 5 miles that direction. Dinosaur attack. And he kind of smirks about it. Wow, Ty just smacks his ass on a punch when he does that. That was awesome. They get there. There is definitely signs of dinosaur attack. People are missing arms. People are missing legs. They're chewed up. But Paula's alive. She's trapped under some debris. They save her. The T-Rex shows up. The T-Rex chases them back to where the double portal's happening. So then Gavin gets the T-Rex, chasing back to the military base. That was the plan. Then you go back to the military base storyline. There's a standoff between the soldiers. They're shooting at the T-Rex. T-Rex, one point, whips his tail, knocks like 10 soldiers flying in the air. That was awesome. The soldiers are shooting it down as it's attacking people, destroying stuff, flipping over jeeps. And Gavin and his team attack Maya Smith soldiers. Big fight scene. Man, Gavin, Ty, man, it was awesome. They were taking out soldiers left and right with like punches and kicks. Throwing spears at them. Izzy almost gets killed by a soldier, by Ruth's daughter, the one that loves her, saves her. She kind of hints that she wants Izzy to stay in 10,000 BC, but she knows Izzy's going home to 2021. Maya Smith grabs hold of Josh and holds him at gunpoint. Says, give me the microchip. I know you destroyed my base in 1965, you bastard. Give me my microchip. Gavin throws it at her. She lets go of Josh. Helena kills Maya Smith with a gunshot. Then that's it. But they realized while was going on, Maya Smith closed the portal down for good. So they're still stuck to BC. Gavin says, not really. I think she might have something here we can use. They search the army base and they find one of those airplanes, aircraft, famous military news, like a fighter jet, that has time travel technology. He said that's how Maya Smith was getting back and forth as well, using this craft. He inserts the microchip, coordinates in 2021. They take off on a landing strip. They found Petra. Everybody's going to go back home. Lucas is going to find Veronica. And T-Rex shows up on the airstrip and almost attacks them, but they get away. Then it's back to 2021. Everybody has a happy ending. Lucas is with Veronica. They get an ultrasound shown. The baby's healthy. Scott walks in. They say, hey, you're a part of the family as well. Scott says, I gotta go see someone. And Scott, we didn't know this at all throughout the whole series. Scott had a girlfriend. And she was missing him because he had found the sinkhole. So Scott told her all about what happened. They hugged it out. Josh shows up at the hospital in the end of the series. He's reunited with Riley. They hug and kiss. Sam got in the hospital in time. Gavin thanks Sam in the hospital room. That's awesome, in the lobby. They shake hands. They hug it out. Because they've been through a lot throughout the whole series. Sam and Gavin have been like, leading people, keeping people alive. And it's like, we're brothers for life? Yeah, we're brothers for life. That was a cool moment right there. It shows Ty. He stayed at 10,000 BC to be with his wife because he was also afraid he went back 2021. The brain tumor would show back up again. So in 10,000 BC, he ain't got the brain tumor. Plus, he's got a wife. So he's the only guy that stayed. Of the whole entire survivors that stayed at 10,000 BC was Ty. That was a nice moment for him. Where he was with his wife and the village people. And then Gavin, Izzy, all of them decide, well, Eve, where's Eve? Eve shows up. She made it to 2021. And that's how the series ends. The Gavin family is reunited. Helena goes to leave. And Gavin says, hey, where you going? You're part of the family too. So that was a cool moment for her too. Knowing that Gavin now knows he has a sister. Awesome way to end the show. Wrap everything up. I love the fight scene with the T-Rex and them attacking and the people attacking the army base. I love how everybody's got a chance to reunite with the loved ones. That was a cool moment. And the Sam and Gavin thing saying the Buds for Life. That was awesome as well. Let me know below what you thought of the very last episode of LA Breed. Do you think they wrapped everything up perfectly? Are you upset like I am that they could have done so much more with it, but they couldn't get the ratings up? Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.